Thank you.
Yung iba po galing sa ex-officio members po yun. Sino po yung mga dineputize? May mga bumoto po bang dineputize? If we can have. And for the record, sino po yung isang bumoto na no?
The members of the House who participated in the voting includes one is regular member, two ex-officio members. If the ex-officio members cannot attend, they can deputize non-members. So if you notice some House members there who are neither justice members nor ex-officio members, then I wish to believe that they belong to those who were deputized by the ex-officio members. I know for a fact that my fellow from Batangas, the Honorable Beverly Marino, she was deputized by Deputy Speaker Bambi Imano. No? I am just not certain about the ex-officio members who deputized the non-members, but the COMSEC has a complete copy of the deputization letter that gives them the authority to participate and vote. The only one who casted a no vote is Congressman Bong Sontay. The rest of those who participated, including Kong Rufus Rodriguez, voted in favor of the motion.
Were you surprised with his vote?
Yes, I was. Because all his manifestations were apparently not in favor of the sufficiency, and that is why it is really surprising to see him voting in favor of the sufficiency.
Mapalong na po dun kasi regular members po ng House Legislative is 40 and 54 po yung nag-vote. So 14 more or less ang deputized by the ex-officio members.
The ex-officio members, the ex-officio members include the speaker, the deputy speakers, the senior deputy majority leader, and the deputy majority leaders. So a lot of them attended, and when the ex-officio members are present, their attendance is counted and their vote is counted as well.
Second question lang po. Doon po ba sa hearing proper, doon na yung time na i-consolidate yung third and fourth impeachment complaint?
I am inclined to believe that the consolidation will happen after the determination of the existence of probable cause. And that is the last step, the fifth step, before we go to the plenary.
So it will be tackled one by one pa rin po, yung pong mga grounds, pagka sa hearing proper.
Well, what's gonna happen is, just like in the notice, we will be attaching both impeachment complaints, the third and the fourth, no? So it will be up to the respondent on how he is going to respond to all the allegations therein. Either he files two separate answers, or he files one answer indicating the responses to the third impeachment complaint and indicating the responses as well to the fourth impeachment complaint. What is important is for us to have reference that we are still dealing with two impeachment complaints here, although consolidated in one proceeding.
Sorry, just to press on that. What if hindi po mag-reply ang VP Duterte?
If she doesn't file an answer, that is considered as a denial of all the allegations contained in the complaint, and the Justice Committee will simply proceed to hearing these impeachment complaints.
Kung during the hearing proper, pareho rin po ba dun sa determination ng sufficiency and substance na one article, one discussion?
Pwedeng ganun po yung maging takbo po. Pero, syempre, yung pagkakaiba, pwede na hong mag-subpoena ng mga resource persons, no? So, yung pong mga napangalanan doon po sa mga impeachment complaints, yung mga dagdag pa hong mga personalidad, yung pong mga dagdag pong mga dokumento. So, halimbawa, kanina po, yung pong mga SALN, pinag-uusapan kanina, so pwede hong i-request po ito mula sa Office of the Ombudsman. Pwede pong itong i-request din sa Davao City Hall para po doon sa mga previous salents ng atin pong Vice Presidente nung siya po ay nasa Davao City pa. So, lahat po yan po yung magiging malaking pagkakaiba dahil pagtalakay na po ito na mga aktual pong mga facts, meron na pong mga testimonya at dokumentong kukunin mula sa mga tao at mga opisina.
Good afternoon po. Will the committee issue a subpoena on the bank records of the Vice President po? Since the complaints were already found sufficient in substance.
There are complainants. If they will be filing a motion for the issuance of the subpoena duces tecum, that is with regards to the relevant documents, no? And even ad testificandum, the attendance of significant witnesses, we will be acting on their motion.
Ma'am, pag just in case po na the committee approves that motion for a subpoena, hindi po ba ito contrary sa bank secrecy law? Kasi you mentioned about it kanina.
You will remember that one of the exceptions to the bank secrecy law is impeachment proceeding. So this is an exception to the bank secrecy law, which means we can look into the records of the bank account.
Thank you, ma'am.
Well, I don't think meron po effect ito doon sa impeachment proceedings kasi most certainly isa sa ho talaga si Ramil Madiaga to prove the truth of his affidavit, no? And again, babalikan po natin yung mga nabasa ho nating mga defenses patungkol po kay Mr. Madriaga. Ang sinasabi po doon, he was never an employee of the Office of the Vice President. I think that matter was touched upon during the proceedings po kanina. Dalawang bagay. Yung po mga contracts of service tsaka mga job anong tawag dito? Job order contracts po sa gobyerno, technically hindi po yan mga empleyado ng mga opisina ng burokrasya, no? So, yun yung una. Pangalawa, kung ang status po ni Mr. Madrigaga ay confidential informant within yung sinasabi niya hong context of use of confidential funds. So, ibig sabihin, hindi talaga siya maging empleyado, kundi ang estado niya ay confidential informant. So, we will see all of these things as soon as we subpoena Mr. Madriaga to the full impeachment proceedings po after a few weeks.
Sir, how would you describe po the timing, or Congresswoman, how would you describe the timing of the filing of the perjury complaint? Because it coincides on the day na boboto yung mga miyembro ng Justice Committee on the sufficiency and substance, and we all know that this is a crucial step for a proper hearing to be conducted.
Well, to tell you honestly, we didn't think about the timing, or we didn't even consider or react on the filing of the perjury case. Kami naman ho, ginagawa lang namin yung trabaho namin sa Committee on Justice, and everything that we did in the committee is according to the rules of the House of Representatives and according to the Constitution. So, it's the prerogative of the Vice President to file whatever case she wants to file, but like Congressman Terry said earlier, kung kailangan namin isubpoena yung witness, yung nag-execute ng affidavit, gagawin namin po yun. So that is completely separate and separate from her filing of the perjury case.
Transfer dito sa Kamara po. Si Ramil Madriaga po ay nandun po sa hawak po siya ng DJMP, if I'm not mistaken. So there's any move with the Committee on Justice para matransfer dito sa pangangalaga ng Kamara?
Definitely, the initiative must come from the complainants, no? if they will be filing a request or a motion to that effect to transfer the custody of Ramil Madriaga from BJMP to the House of Representatives, we will take that into consideration, but that should be subject to the approval of the justice members.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.